All right, we got an easy talk today. We're going to talk about social media and where it belongs. So gear up and let's get into this. Everyone's on social media. Everyone's on it. You know this. And by the way, this is the first time I've worn this hat on this YouTube channel. It's been like 20 episodes and first time I'm pulling out this hat. So everyone's on social media and you know that. You might not be on social media yourself. That's your own thing, and that's fine. That's a great decision. I back that decision. If I didn't have to manage social media accounts, I wouldn't be on social media. But everyone's on social media, and it's important that we get this out of the way. And I've mentioned it before in past episodes, but I want to say where social media belongs and put it in its place so that we can actually know what it is and then move on with the rest of our lives. And figure out how to utilize it best. Because, there's these parties who are like, yeah, everything's social media, make sure you're doing that the right way. And there's other parties that are like, let's forget social media altogether. That's not important. Let's focus on what makes sense, whatever blank is. And I think I think you have to acknowledge what social media is, but also make sure that you're spending your time wisely. I've been in both sets where I believe I've been paid too much to do social media before. Whereas I've also been in a situation where I've asked the person who paid me to do social media, hey, why are we doing this so much? Okay? So everyone's on social media, and there's different feeds for everything. There's different algorithms for everything, different ways that these companies calculate what gets shown to you and what doesn't get shown to you. These companies have different ways of showing you, and so it takes an expert usually to figure out and stay up to date with the new algorithms as they come out. And that's difficult, but there's enough that you can know so that you can actually master it the right way and get enough out of it that you can. The first point I want to make is that I believe social media is mostly about brand awareness. Unless you're doing paid ads, that's different. Organic social media is what people call it. Organic social media. This is for brand awareness, in my opinion. This is for people who want to take their first steps to get online and be known online. They might start by making a website and by creating social media accounts and actually maintaining them. That's where people start usually. And that's brand awareness. People want their brand awareness and want to know that they have a place where they can be found and a place where people can engage with them. That's what social media is for the most part. And it's great to get into when you're just starting out. And I believe you should start posting on it at least 3 times a week, maybe. Maybe even more if you want. If you got the time, if you enjoy it, if it's easy, you should do it more. Because it's easy to do. It's an easy thing to maintain. And I've done this for, I don't know how many years, 4 years now, where I've managed social media accounts nonstop except for a couple of vacations. It's an easy thing to do. And it really takes as much time as you want it to take. I'm a big believer in Parkinson's law, which is the amount of time that it takes to complete a task is determined by the amount of time given to complete that task. So basically, in layman terms, it's as long as you want to take, it will take. So if you want to post on social media, if you say, hey, I need to post on social media, but I only got 15 minutes, it's going to take you 15 minutes. Otherwise, if you have a full hour to post on social media and you're like, I got a full hour to post on social media, you got that full hour and you're going to get it done in 1 hour, not any less. That's what Parkinson's law means. And social media is kind of in that realm where it can be really easy or it can be more challenging. It just depends on what you want to do with it, how much time you want to devote to learning graphic design or staying up to date on the latest trends and trying to fill those latest trends. Like right now, as of now, when I'm filming this, Reels came out like probably 3 to 6 months ago on Instagram, and it's been crazy. I have not created a single reel yet. But that's just me. I have not put in the time to go and learn. Point 1 is that it's brand awareness. Point 2 is that the reason for that brand awareness. Some people might say, and I've actually kind of been in this realm where I've said the brand awareness isn't worth it. You need to go do things that actually make you money. But I've started to lean more towards the realm of brand awareness is good and social media is good for people to see that you exist. Because if people want to go and they're just finding out about you, and let's say you're a local restaurant, they're going to go and find your social media and say, oh, they've been updating. They're open. Maybe I can find their hours on their social media. It's good to have, and it doesn't have to take all that much time. Like I said, it can take an hour a week if you really wanted it to, and you just need to maintain it. Easy. So there's a purpose for that brand awareness, and it's so that people know you exist. And that's why I would recommend, hey, do your social media. Go get your social media account and just maintain it. And it doesn't have to take all that much time. And if you want to put a lot of time into it, I would say, whoa, horsey, calm down. What's our purpose for this? Why put a ton of time into this? Are we looking for viral content? Because that's a whole different story. Viral content is, you can go and do that. You can, and that's fine. Reels get tons of views, but they don't really convert all that well. But it's happened before. So just make sure whatever you're doing, you're always going back to the money. Not just because it's the new popular trend, let's go do that. You have to make sure that your goals line up with that. So, yeah, that's basically all I got to say about social media. It's a brand awareness tool, but you have to make sure that you're using it for a good purpose and that it will bring you money in the long run. And it is brand awareness, but brand awareness usually doesn't have a specific call to action that has a button that says, here, money. People go to social media for fun. They go there to kill time. You know that. If you've ever used social media, you know it's for killing time. People, you want to stay in your lane with that. If you're asking for money on social media, it's probably not going to do too well for you, because people are not there to pay money. People are there to get something for the time that they're putting in. If you've ever watched The Social Dilemma on Netflix, it's one of those very convicting documentaries that's out there on the effects of social media. You have to realize that can be a tool, but it's only there for a specific purpose, and it's for that brand awareness. So just make sure now that you know what social media is and it's in its lane, you got to leave it there, and you got to make sure you are focusing on other things as well, but not totally ignoring social media, and maybe a website too. Maybe I can make another video about that. But use it, but use it for what it's there for. And I could go into tons of trends going on right now, but that will all expire and it won't be useful to anyone watching way in the future. So make sure you use it, but use it well. Use it the right way. Otherwise, it's not going to work out for you, and it's going to be a total waste of time. So yeah, this is a short video, but I hope you get the point. And let me know, comment down below if you got any questions. Hit the notification bell, follow, do whatever, subscribe, whatever that word is, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned because it's gonna be good. See ya. Classical music and classical marketing. What more can you want?